is saying. I don't know how to say your name, but it's
ESDF.
yeah, it's over one set of keys. That's all, and it leaves my pinky open to bind Q, A, and Z to abilities and such, which is what I like in our game. So I think it's grossly superior to WASD. I'm just saying. In my professional opinion, it's better than WASD.
Do backpack changes the look of the whole armor, or can you see only changes on your back? So backpack will... Did I lose again?
No, you're here.
Okay. Backpack will change. Different levels of backpack will be bigger and bulkier, have different style effects associated with them. And your battle frame also has different tiers, so that you'll see different effects and things like that. And even the weapons themselves, when you have different alt fires and things like that, will look a little bit different. The abilities that you equip will change the way your battle frame looks. So as people customize their equipment, they'll all look a little bit different. And then we have the war paint system that you can customize the colors and the patterns and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, ESDF is superior. That's correct.
Oh, ouch.
I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat tomorrow morning, checking under my bed for someone camping me with a sniper rifle.
Will you guys be adding dungeons and raid content to PvE? We're not that type of PvE game. You know, our game is an open world where things are happening in the world. You don't go into an instance raid dungeon in order to stop, you know, some ancient evil. It's all happening in the world. So a raid is something that actually happens in the real world. They start attacking your city, and you can choose to participate or choose to let the city get taken over, and then you can't do the quests in those cities, or you can't.
We're super bad. I don't even care. I don't even care. Oh, they got the hack right in front of us. Nice.
For the objective game types, are you thinking of adding additional time when a team captures the point? Zeno, do you want to address that? Because OCT is kind of your thing.
Could you repeat the question?
Adding time when points are captured.
Yeah, so we've experimented with that method for a while. The problem is that we want it to be clear at the end who is winning, and when you switch sides, in fact, we want it to be clear who what you need to do to win. So if we have a time like 5 minutes, and then we start adding maybe 2 minutes per base, it's virtually impossible for players, from our experience and our feedback, to understand how much time they have left to win. And we don't want to show, you know, multiple clocks. Typically speaking, in any other game that adds time per base, they're not comparing scores at the end to determine a single winner. It's more like if you take all the bases, you win, and if you defend them all, you win. But we want to do both sides to make sure that you get to play both sides, and whichever team does it faster wins. So, really long story short, we tried that. That's how it worked before, and it was just too confusing. You literally come into the final round not knowing, am I winning, am I losing? I have no idea.
Will there be quality of items and weapons like uncommon, common, rare? Yeah, if you look at the when Xena brings up the menu for the inventory stuff, you'll see that there's purples and greens and blues and all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely quality differences. There's crafting, there's all those kind of MMO elements in the game to create better equipment. But most of our equipment doesn't necessarily just increase your power, but give you more options. So like a new battle frame will give you more module slots to customize your character even more. Or a new backpack will give you another slot to do a second ability, not necessarily a more powerful ability. That comes much, much later. So we're much more horizontal progression than vertical progression, though there is a little bit of vertical progression to make sure that you feel more powerful as you go.
I just opened up one of the quartermaster screens just to give you guys kind of an idea. Obviously we just did a reset, so I don't have a lot of resources. These take a special resource you get right now from playing Sunken Harbor, I believe, called Regolith. So you can see there's some blue backpacks in there. There's actually even some epic weapons. I have nowhere near enough to buy anything, but if I played more and weren't so bad at the game, I could probably get something.
I need a medic.
Alright, we're gonna play Sunken Harbor next. Chat room, what class? What battle frame? battle frame for Team Deathmatch.
Gotta give them time. They're like 2 minutes behind.
No, no. Patience. When have I ever been patient about anything?
Dread. I see a 3 for Dread.
Oh yeah, I think my stream was lagging because I just saw the whole screen go. Wow. Medic, dread. A lot of dread calls. I haven't done medic. I barely played Dreadnought. I should probably do both, at least before we're done.
Yep.
So we'll do Dreadnought next, and then I'll do medic on Blackwater, probably. So, I don't know how to say your name, Arrow, E-R-O-G-H. He was asking if there's quests and endgame content for hardcore players or just casual players. I will say this about all of us at Red 5. We really missed the days when, you know, games had challenges that just pissed you off because they were so hard. Because without that, we've lost sort of this sense of triumph when we finally beat something. So we want to make sure that we have content that is friendly to more casual players, but we also want to have some things that just make you want to punch your monitor sometimes because they're so hard. So that when you do win, you just get this overwhelming sense of victory.
Somebody's doing the scared animation in front of you. It looks really bad.
Not that any of us ever get so mad we punch things. That's crazy. I know. I'm just saying.
Or break keyboards or throw things.
I've never nerd raged in my life. I'm just saying, like, I hear that people do that, and you know, so I get it, I guess. Okay, Sunken Harbor, Dreadnought. Eric just asked if Crystite's the main resource, will there be anything else? Yes, actually at the Quartermaster that I was just at, all of those values, they were like 80 for the blue stuff and 500 for the epics. That's not Crystite, that was Regolith, which right now is something you get from PvPing. Like, I'll get some at the end of this Sunken Harbor match. In the near future, you would actually be able to harvest that. That's something you would go gather, and it would be more rare. There will be, you know, many levels of rarity on resources, and higher level things and better things will take much more rare resources.
You got an issue there?
Possibly. Looks like I may not be getting into this game.
It is beta, folks.
Yeah, looks like my client did not survive loading into Sunken Harbor. Just give us 1 second.
Yeah, it's too bad because I got Superior and JB Will in here looking to kill you.
That was my whole trick.
You're gonna crash your client to avoid soup?
Yeah. I don't want. I'm so tired of soup. No, not really. Does it rain / snow and stuff? Yeah, weather is something that we do have. We're not, you know, inundating PvP maps with it. Not yet, anyway. Don't copy my **** password, please. That would be rude.
It's the same password I use.
We're soulmates. Alright, let's try this again. So this is my Dreadnought frame, also level 1. Due to the reset, I have one ability right now, it's just turret mode, which I'll show you when I get in the game, because we're about to load in and I don't want to jinx this. But basically the way turret mode works is your character plants his feet, you can't move anymore. You can shoot only in front of you, but your accuracy is increased, your rate of fire is increased. So that's a lot of fun, because there's some pretty good spots to do turret mode. Looks like I may be having the same issue. I'm not sure what happened. Omnipotent is asking if you have to be in town to queue for PvP. Right now, yes. That's something we've discussed, though, if we're going to allow, remote queuing. Definitely a possibility. Thunder Viewer, you're asking about the graphics setting. Yeah, I'm actually running at a really low graphics setting just to make sure, at least for this first stream, that everything is running smoothly. So I have my graphics turned down pretty much all the way. I'm not trolling you. I don't know why this is happening again. Technical difficulties. I think what I'll do when I get back in, I'm going to try to queue into a different map and see if there's some problem there. I am closing the program from Task Manager. You just can't see it because it's not on the stream monitor. Yeah, the game runs pretty well on my machine, even at ultra high settings. Like I said, I just didn't want to push it because streaming is actually pretty expensive. I'm also streaming at a high quality so that you guys can pretty much see what I see. So I didn't want to risk running a really low frame rate.
Yeah, I can tell you right now I'm playing on ultra high on my computer, not any issues.
There we go. We'll try Sunken Harbor again. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure why I was getting into that map, but we got right into Blackwater, so we'll play this first. I'll probably do Medic then on Sunken Harbor, assuming everything works well. Oh yeah, thank you.
Hey, 10 seconds to deployment. Remember, harvest is the primary objective of this one. Ground them, keep them locked down.
Yeah, this is, I was talking about turret mode, so this is turret mode. If I press 1, my guy stomps his feet out, plants. I have rate of fire increase, accuracy increase, but I can only turn it this far. So that's why we call it turret mode. You're basically like a turret.